Hey, what's going on? This is Dylan with musicandmascara.com. If you're new to the channel, we have a blog and a podcast, and we do a bunch of traveling. We're on the road quite a bit. We do kind of a lot of fun stuff. One of the things that comes with being on the road is having good coffee is tough. And I don't want to go to like the big chain every time I want a cup of coffee. We've been staying in a bunch of hotel rooms a lot lately. I've actually got to go to a trade show in Florida next week. And you know what? I just don't want to drink hotel coffee. So, fortunately, just recently, AeroPress has come out with their AeroPress Go. And this is basically a coffee maker in this little package that you could take with you. And all you really need is some coffee ground for an AeroPress, which I have here, the AeroPress itself, and all the things that come in this little cup, and some hot water, which you could get in the lobby of a hotel. So first of all, let me show you the unboxing of this thing, what it all comes with, and then we're gonna actually demonstrate how to make a cup of coffee with this. I have one of these full size. I love it. I have a Chemex. I have all kinds of ways to make coffee. But a portable solution that I can take with me, these two little things, I can just chuck this in the corner of my Dometic fridge in the back of my car, and boom, we're ready to go. We'll also have a written blog, links below for all this stuff. Check out this coffee, etc. So let's get this thing unboxed. I'll show you from the beginning to making a cup of coffee. It's pretty sweet. So as you pull this thing out of the box, you'll see how compact it is. It's pretty sweet. It comes with 350 filters, I think. These are single use. And then it's got also some papers as well. Read those directions if you've never done this before with one of these. Everything you need is inside here. So it comes with the little carrier for a few filters. I would say you can probably get like 15 of them or so in there. It'll get you down the road and a good trip worth. And then the press fits inside this cup, and you can actually make coffee right into that cup. You don't even need to bring a cup with you. And then you've got the scoop and this little stir stick thing. It folds all up. I'll show you how to use that in a minute. One full heaping scoop of coffee grounds into that thing. And then this is the press itself. So it's got the two halves that go together. There's the plunger in one side. And then this is the little filter cap. And then you can see everything fits all back inside here, and it's super compact. All right, so now that we got it out of the box, let's get down to business and make some coffee. Because we're traveling, so this is travel coffee, I actually am using pre-ground coffee. So I went to Eubora Coffee Roasters in Augusta, Georgia, and I got coffee, and I told her I'm going to be using this to travel with an AeroPress, so grind it for an AeroPress. So that's what I did. Instead of using their little camp cup, I'm going to actually go ahead and use one of our mugs because we can. But basically this is how this thing works. So remember, we've got everything in our little container here except for hot water and coffee. These little paper filters. Now there's a couple different ways to do this. If you follow the directions, it might be a little different than the way I do it, but pull this thing apart, and then this filter clicks about a quarter turn and it comes off. This paper filter drops right in there like that. And it goes right on there like that. Then that stands on top of your cup. And then you take your scoop and you dump that in there. Typically, what I try to do now is take that and just level that out so that it's covering up the whole bottom. And then this is where we get a little creative. We take hot water, and what I would do is if I was staying in a hotel or something, I would just go down to the lobby and get myself some hot water from the hot water machine, and then I would just pour it in there. Now I'm going to pour it all the way up to the number 3 because that's the way I like to do it. I can hear it seeping a little bit already. Let's go ahead and stir. The directions say the number 1 and then add the water afterwards, but might stir it for about a minute. Can hear it seeping. Try not to like scrape this on the bottom and disrupt the filter. Just give it a little stir. And then take your plunger. This is the fun part. And this is why they call it an aeropress, because there's air in between there when you plunge this. And just slowly, like the weight of your hand, push it down. And be careful, you don't want to tip your cup over, have any problems like that. And that's it. Now, some people say add more water afterwards. This just depends on your taste in coffee. If you want it to be super strong, if you want it to be real kind of direct like an Americano, we could go ahead and put some more hot water in there and make it like a full cup. But you see how you could do this like in a hotel room or something with no issue. Just bring this and go down to the lobby, get some hot water. That makes a really good cup of coffee. Now all of a sudden, you don't have terrible hotel coffee anymore. If you want to know more about this, and if you have any questions about any of our other little travel things that we do, let me know. But I just wanted to share this with you. I think it's really cool. Check out the podcast, Music and Mascara in the Car, at musicandmascara.com, YouTube channel, etc., etc. We'll do linky stuff and in the comments and all that. Thanks for hanging out.